I agree, but now let's turn our focus on our special guest, Jesse Piersol, who recently directed a student short film titled Clean Getaway that will be premiering at the Note this Sunday.
Before we get started, let's talk to Jesse and let's take a quick look at a short clip from the film. I actually happened to see the trailer, and it actually looked pretty interesting. With it's about a couple. You get these guys are selling soap balls, and so it's really interesting. So why don't we take a look at the clip?
That looks awesome. Thanks for joining us today, Jesse.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
First off, we just want to. Where did you come up with this idea for Clean Getaway? That's the first thing.
Right. Yeah. What inspired it?
Sure. Well, we had over winter break. We decided, a small group of us decided to make a short film. So we had to look at what locations do we have available to us that are accessible, basically free to get into, public places. And we said, how about the laundromat around the corner? So it grew out of that. What kind of movie? What kind of story can we make set in a laundromat?
Right, and who kind of came up with the script, and who, like the actors and the cast, and who came up with who would do that?
I think I originally had the laundromat idea because it's close to my house, and then from there I actually worked with Daquan and said, hey, you want to be my co-writer, which is something I never do, and that it was great. We wrote it in about a week and a half. And
really, that fast?
Yeah.
You put it all together in a week and a half, like the whole storyline.
That says a lot, though, about the quality of the script and the production values of the whole movie, probably.
Well, that brings me to my next question. How much was the budget, and if there was any budget, and if you need to raise any money for the production?
Sure. Yeah, I paid for it myself, and I said I will spend up to $500 to get this done. We'll shoot everything in 3 days, and whatever we get in 3 days is what we're going to cut the movie with. And I'm pleased to say that we came in $100 under budget.
Oh, that's good. So,
and most of that was for food.
Right,
for the cast and crew.
Right.
So it only took you 3 days altogether. It's like to actually do the filming, or is that? And then how long did it take you to do like the editing afterwards?
Sure. We Daquan and I wrote the script in about a week and a half, and then we did some editing on it, and then we decided to film over 3 days in the middle of January. So we got pretty much everything that we used. We did have a reshoot a couple of weeks ago. That was just a couple hours for our last scene, but pretty much 3.5 days. We got in and got out, shot all the footage, and then Brendan Tuthill, who's actually from WCU Weekly, he does the camera and editing for that, worked on it. And to me, it was just a couple of hours. To him, I'm sure he spent days and weeks on it, but I didn't see that part of it.
Right. It's very interesting, the process of going about that. I know I'm a fan of Quentin Tarantino, and he's always like, that's kind of how he started. Are you guys, how have you guys been like publicizing it, and like what have you guys been doing to really get the movie out there?
Sure. We have probably our first marketing effort was our Facebook page, which you can actually go on there and like if you would like to. Clean Getaway the movie is the Facebook page. There's a longer trailer on that now, as well as some behind the scene clips. We've also been doing some PR, putting some posters and things uptown. We've been getting a lot of sponsors that are going to have some food and desserts for us for the release gala part of it as well.
And can you tell us a little bit about the release gala, like where the proceeds will be going to this film, and where that's going?
Sure. Yep. It's going to be. We're going to have it at the Note in Westchester, just uptown, on April 14th. It starts at 6 and it wraps up around 10. And the great thing is, everything is a fundraiser for the family of Captain Chris Good, who is a local firefighter who was killed last November. So all the proceeds from the evening go to help his family out.
Yeah, it's a really great cause. It sounds like.
And it's only $10. All that entertainment for just $10.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So it's primarily going to be at the Note, right? And are there any other locations where you could possibly check it out? It's primarily just the Note. Right?
This is a one-time showing.
Showing.
So it's very exclusive. Get in if you want to see it. It may never be screened ever again.
Right. So you heard that.
Are you guys going to be selling it after the fact, or no? Just like it's just this one event where you premiere it?
Yeah, it's this one event. We don't really have any plans for that, but should something come up, we're certainly open to doing that.
Can you give us like a general summary of it without giving anything away? So
yeah, absolutely. It's about, I think, something that's close to all our hearts. It's about sort of a lighthearted romp through the angst of finding yourself. So it's three friends in their mid-20s come up with an idea to sell their grandma's homemade soap balls at their local laundromat to make some money. And of course that plan goes completely awry and mayhem ensues from there.
what's I know you said the event's going to be from 6 to 10, correct? What's the running time of the actual film itself?
The movie itself is about half an hour long, and that's going to be at 7. So from 6 to 7, we have a reception. The cast and crew will be deposited at the Note, and we actually have a wonderful surprise for getting them there that will be very thematic and awesome, and a wonderful photo opportunity as well. And then, so from 6 to 7, they'll be doing things like signing autographs.
So have your cameras ready.
Have your cameras ready. Be there early to get a good spot. And then we screen the movie, and then afterwards we're going to have a release gala. So there's going to be music, which is actually Christina Gates from WCUR 91.7 is going to be there.
All right, great. That sounds.
Is this like, have you done this before? Like, have you directed movies before? Or is this like your first go at it?
This is my absolute first.
So are you going to try it again, or is that
it's actually we have some new projects already in the works. Everyone was just really excited about putting this together, and I think inspired to pursue it down the road in different ways.
Yeah, because it definitely sounds like something really interesting. Like how I'm personally going to try and check it out on
Good.
Sunday.
I hope so.
Right, yeah.
It is. I will say it's black tie loosely interpreted.
So what does that mean?
That
so
means
if I show up in my suit and tie, am I going to be way overdressed?
No. It's that would be encouraged, but you could also show up like this as well. It's pretty much anything. That's the loose interpretation. This is just my normal
get out of bed clothes. So
yeah, but whatever you want to do. Cast and crew will be dressed to the nines. I'm actually the main female character, Extra Rinse Girl, and I are actually going to do a spa day on Saturday. So we're going to be getting a peppermint seaweed wrap to get ready for the
Right, okay, we're going to go with the movie, so sounds great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
It looks really interesting. I
can't wait to see it personally.
Wait to check it out.
Come on out to the Note on Sunday.
Sunday it is. You guys heard it here. So with that said, get out, check it out. It's only $10. It goes to a good cause, and
it's going to be a great night.
I think it'll be a good night. It sounds fun. We're going to go check it out. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Evan.
And I'm Steve. And we want you to have a good day, Westchester.